Hi, living in Boulder vlog, January 23rd, 2020, Thursday at 7:19 a.m. Oh man, I'm like really high right now, but let me say why. I have a good excuse. I like went over to I got up yesterday in the morning and I went over to my mama house, and cause she called me I think, and she wanted me to help her put up shower curtains. I took her shower curtains down last week so she could clean them. She does like it once every 2 years or something. She's old and can't put her arms up, so she had me do it. And then, so I was happy to go over there because I wanted her to make me a breakfast. And she offered a waffles, but I was like, I don't know, I was thinking protein. I was like, yeah, you make me an omelet because she makes really good omelets. It's like everything in there. So we had an omelet and hung out, and then like I'm at her house and I'm holding a backpack. I can't remember if it was already there or if I brought it there, and I felt a lump in the back pocket. So I was like, "What the hell? I got stuff in my backpack. Got to organize. What's this?" Picked it out, and it's a freaking big old bag of weed in my backpack pocket. I think it was this bags of weed because it had like something, the name of the weed written on it in marker. Because on Christmas, my brother gave me a bag of weed, and maybe he gave my other brother a bag of weed, and that's what happened. And he didn't want it, so then I grabbed it and then put it in the pocket and somehow forgot about it, and then remembered that I only was given a bag of weed from my brother, but I forgot that I grabbed my other brother's bag of weed. So then, yeah, but without thinking about it, I was just like, oh, God wants me to smoke reefer for another couple of days. But what I should have done was thought about it and been like, wait, you should just give this to your roommate because you decide to not smoke anymore. And after I stopped smoking, my roommate yesterday, or the day for yesterday, was like, yeah, yo, like, when I, like, because he smokes weed all the time. Should I give you joint every once in a while or offer you to smoke reefer with you every once in a while? And I said, no, dude, like, leave me alone with that stuff. I have to stop all the way. So that was a philosophy. Why am I smoking another bag of weed? I know. But, anyways, I started smoking them yesterday. And so I rode the rest of them. I rode, I guess, the whole day, yeah, because I didn't ride any before I went over there. But it didn't really suck the energy out of me. This isn't really strong stuff anyway. I think it's like homegrown. Like all I had to do is touch it and it turned into powder. And I smoke it forever and it just fucks up my lungs instead of really giving me all that high. So I was riding and so yesterday I felt better than the day before. The day before is the day that I was barfing. And and I had a nice breakfast in my mom's house, and so I rode and just spacing out, like listening to music. I watched an Iron Man video YouTube, World Championship 2018, like documentary, and I was listening to music, and yeah, just I was enjoying myself. And then I looked at and I didn't have my bike computer on because I wanted to charge it, and then I didn't want to look at the screen because I haven't figured out yet how to put it on lock, and the sweat falls on it and it just does the screen all over the place and it lands on screens that doesn't mean anything to me, and I just need it. And then it reprograms. I don't know how it did this, but it reprogrammed the field. So it took away my watts. It took away my speed. No, it took away my distance and then replaced it with 2 times. And I was like, oh my God. So I kind of put it off to the side so it wouldn't reprogram itself. Um, and so and then it offered, I guess, because the battery was low, because it was before I plugged it. I could plug it right next to me to put it in like battery save mode. So I clicked on that, and so that means that it turns it dark, which is fine because that means when I look at it, I don't see it stuff. So when I hit the screen, I have the Garmin 600. It's the very best one you can get. It says how far you went. So I hit it and it said 50.24 miles. So I hit it right after I hit it. 50 miles, man. And then I rode a little bit more, and then I was like, you know what, am I going to get hungry soon? So I clicked it again and it said 56. So that's interesting because it's the exact distance of a bike leg of the Ironman, half Ironman. So I went over to the burrito place, got a burrito, which is right down there. And then it had that, and Rode some more to 70. So yeah, then I was riding, and then I hit on the black screen, and it said 70 miles. No, no, it said 74.8, 7 miles. So I just figured, oh, that's auspicious. Let's just let it get to 75 and call it a day. Because I hit that when I figured, oh man, like, I don't know, I just felt like maybe I felt soreness in my, just got a WhatsApp message. Soreness in my leg that kind of was a little bit deeper in the muscles, you know? And so kind of like I was like, huh, maybe I should just not ride. Let's see how far I've been. Maybe I could not ride anymore. I don't want to push it too much in the beginning. And 75. So, anyways, yeah. So, I guess the fitness that I am now, I don't know how long it takes. I ride it like 100 watts or something, not that much, but it depends. Like, my riding fluctuates a ton because, you know, like I listen to music, I get excited about the music. I try to, you know, my butt gets really sore. So I get up. I stand up. You know, I'm in the aero bars, but I'm out of saddle, which gives me a whole lot more power. So I can like shift down, but that blows out my quads. So then I have to, and it also, because I'm out of shape, I'm out of breath. So I sit down and my watts go way down, probably to like barely even pedaling. You know what I mean? And so I'm all over the place. I don't know what my average is. I haven't analyzed my Strava yet. I upload them to Strava every day. But yeah, so the fitness I'm at now is I can ride 50 miles no problem without thinking about it, and then I can go another 25 miles until I start to feel a little bit iffy. So today I'm gonna I don't know what I'm having for breakfast, just some energy drink. I'm trying to eat as much of these goos as I can. I have the goo, and I have like 25 of them, of the big ones, and they fit perfectly in my bike, which is awesome. So now food can be, you can store your food like in a water bottle, like a water bottle cage, because I have a, where your water bottle cage normally goes, I have a big hole there. And on the bottom, you can put your jacket and flat fixing gear. And then on top of that, there's this container. I'll show it later. And inside of the container, you just stuff you can stuff a full, I can't remember how big those are, like 1,500 or something. A full bag of goo, which is like, or maybe it's 1,500 calories. Yeah, the biggest bags of goo you can get, those giant ones. And that'll last you, you know, like all day or something. So, and then if you wanted to put another one like in your bag, your backpack or your back, you know, and then I have a lot of water, and then you can figure out a way to fill up the water. Yeah, you can ride forever that way. It's awesome. It's like what they did to bicycles is like what they did to like the B-2 bomber. You know, they designed bikes that could just go all the way across the state without having to stop and refuel, or only you can do like mid-flight refuel. Think of it. Yeah, I mean, like I want to, you know, I don't know, like there's places around here where you can, there's water just always flowing. There's springs. So if you know where those are, and then places where you can just fill up, or if you know where, like, if you pass a river and you have one of those like water filters, you can use that to fill up your water really quickly. I'm gonna try that. I have those water filter bags. Anyway, so yeah, so I think today's the day I can do 100 miles. I'm just getting started early. I'm not gonna go to my mom's house to waste a bunch of time. I was riding until like 8 or 7 o'clock, you know, 7:30 or something. Yeah, I was riding until like 7:50. So you know, I kind of ran out of time too. So, okay, so here we go. Yeah, tomorrow when I do the video, I'll be talking about how I did my 100-mile ride and just listen to music. Oh yeah, I should watch like bicycling and like Ironman videos too. Get into that because I'm all high, you know. And yeah. Talk to you tomorrow.